Hi everybody in YouTube world, it's June, your tarot queen, your mouth of the south, whatever you want to call me. Just call me. I hope that I'm having a really bad hair day, you guys. I washed it, it's all frizzy. Oh well, you know, stranger things have happened, it's also sticking up. But anyway, I'm not going to really talk about stones today. I just kind of want to do a reading. I had a doctor's appointment over my knee surgery. It's really rainy and gloomy here, and I think it's causing me some extra discomfort. So anyway, he says I'm fine. My leg is swollen, but you know, that's to be expected. I'm only 3 months out. So anyway, I go back again in another 3 months, so we'll see if I'm doing any better or worse or whatever. And Kevin is about the same. I still haven't heard any word on his bed except for what I said a while back, but you know, it is what it is. I will be checking on that this week as well. Finding caregivers. It's hard, you know. But anyway, I want to do a reading for someone and hopefully it hits them. I am using the Heaven and Earth deck. It's one of those thick ones that Gary of the Tarot Twins understands all too well how hard they are to shuffle. But at least I try. And so does he, actually. Anyway, I hope this hits someone, and I do again want to thank Elenor, whom I've been keeping quite the contact with, and I appreciate her emails and such. This card fell out right away. That might be for Elenor. Let's see. And I believe it is for you, Elenor. It is the Chariot. I've got the camera at a different angle so you guys could kind of like see some of my cool stuff in here other than the mannequin. But anyway, this is the Chariot. I don't know if you can see it very well. And it talks about multitasking. I know that you have a lot of irons in the fire. Kind of like me, I have a lot of irons in the fire. So we can only concentrate on one of those at a time, or we get ourselves overwhelmed and we don't accomplish anything. So, you know, just try to pace yourself and remember one thing at a time, Elenor. And I want to thank the people who contribute to my channel and also those who are liking and subscribing. And if you do like my content, please comment, hit the like button. And if you want to see my lives, last one was really kind of interesting and fun. It was more of a conversation than it was readings, but it was still fun and different, and I really enjoyed it. Again, I want to tell people to watch Josh Johnson if you can. He's so funny, and he doesn't use profanity or anything like that. Or, well, sometimes, but not a lot. Not to make a point. But anyway, and shout out to the Tarot Twins. Gary and Dave, or Dave and Gary, whichever way you want to say it, and Tarot by the Bay, which is, oh boy, I'm going down. Woo. I don't have my camera set up good, I guess, on this angle. So anyways, gosh, hope I can fix that. Sorry guys. Well, that was fun. Hi car. Anyway, well, interesting. It's been a Monday. What can I say? It has been a Monday. But anyway, I want to do a reading for someone. And as I was saying, if you like my content and you want to maybe, if this reading is hitting you or someone you know, you will share it with them. But anyway, I hope that you like it. And if you want to see my lives, hit the little bell. And I'm probably, until football season comes, I'm probably going to do a lot of my lives on a Sunday. I may change the times a little bit, like from 2 to 3. That's usually my better times when football season isn't in session. Not so much college ball, but, you know, pro ball, NFL. So, because I'll be watching the games, you know that. But anyways, so for now, I think my lives are going to be on Sundays. I was trying to do some different times to give other people, you know, chances, like if they worked on the weekends or, you know, such like that. And I know a lot of people from different countries watch, so I try to do it in a kind of a neutral time zone, I guess. Don't know, but I'm trying. So let's see what universe has to say to somebody out there in internet world or YouTube world. And please hit like and subscribe, guys. It helps me so much. And it doesn't cost you anything. And you might get some free advice. And I am a certified life coach. Soon I'll be a certified public accountant as well. I am a notary also. Wow, these are really hard to shuffle. They're so thick. I just want to bend them all so they'll shuffle easier. But anyway, I use cards in my life coaching practice. Some, because I don't believe they're a fortune-telling tool. I believe they are a guide. So if people continue on the path they're on, these things will most likely happen. So as I'm saying this, I'm going to be pulling a card or cards, depending on what universe has to say, for somebody out there. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm talking about too. Anyway, universe, what do you have to tell this person here that we're going to be reading for? Let's see. I'm going to try to shuffle them again and see if I can't get these a little bit more flexible. If I do that, they're just going to all fly out. 78 cards. Woo! We'll pay 78 card pickup. Universe, talk to me here. All right. Is that it? There's one. Okay. And something is telling me to take the top card. I normally do that when I'm doing a card of the day for people sometimes, which reminds me I've got to do that today. Forgot. It's a little late. Hello, energy. I think your harmony today, even though I did not see a rainbow today as of yet. So let's see what universe has to say to this person. First off, there's a decision that needs to be made. And it's saying, I think I have too much of a glare on these. It's saying that you need to use your blind intuition and not your head or your heart. You know, it's more of a gut feeling or more of a knowing or seeing it, you know, yourself. I just saw an orb out of camera. So this little entity is shy. But anyway, I want you to use your intuition to help you with this decision that you have to make. This is the, you're generous or you're not generous. So you're trying to, you've been generous, we'll say that. And now you don't have the means to be generous, but people expect you to still be generous. And, you know, it's hard sometimes when you've been able to help and then you no longer are. Trust me, when money goes down, it goes down, and you've got to hold on to all of it that you can. So I understand that. But you don't have to necessarily be generous with money. You can be generous with your time or advice or something else, or your creativity. I was seeing a art thing where they have boxes and people make stuff and they put them in, and then you can go and you can take something out and put something in, kind of like a book box, you know, only it's sharing art box, which I thought was pretty cool. But you know, a lot of people need to sell that craft and not just exchange it. But it's a really wonderful concept, and it builds community, I think, and trust in people. So anyway, you know, you can use your time creatively to help others as well. And there is a protest. I do plan on doing this protest, and I'm using my voice as well as other people hopefully will be using theirs. I'm gonna make a sign too. We'll see what it says. But you know, there's a protest against all these cuts in the government, and, you know, making it harder for people to get their Social Security checks and their livelihood. So I may be recording some of this, if people don't mind, and posting it. So we'll see where that takes me. It's only an hour, and it'll be in downtown Kingsport. But anyway, back to you, whoever this is for. Please use your time, and don't worry that you can't give financially right now. Maybe it will change later. Also, this is talking about, this is a major arcana, and this is talking about you have, or you don't think you have everything you need. But honestly, if you have air, if you have a roof over your head, if you have food to eat, water to drink, heat, lights, you have everything you need. So, you know, I know that money buys food, and you can grow some. It may not be what you want, but, you know, it is what you need. So it's okay. It's okay that you feel like you don't have everything. None of us have everything we want. And some of us don't have everything we need. Some of us don't have any shoes, or don't have a house, or don't have even a place to rent. They're staying in their car, or living on a sidewalk. And so, you know, none of us, and this could be you, that you don't have where you used to have. And so you feel lost, or you feel isolated, and you feel like you can't get help. You can't get a job because you can't take a shower to get a job. So therefore, it's hard. And I get it. I understand. But keep the faith, keep your head up, keep your creativity going. You'll be able to find a way. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And ask universe for that help. You have a big decision, so make it. And make it to the best of your ability by using your intuition. Don't think about it too much. And don't be this and this do battle all the time, the head and the heart. So try very hard not to allow your head or your heart to get in the way of that decision. You also have another major arcana card, and this is the Strength card, which is telling me, and it's also reversed, which is telling me you're tired. You're tired of struggling. You're tired of not being in a position where you can do anything. But you are in a position where you can do something. You just don't think you are. You just have to believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in the things that you have accomplished. You did get up. You did get a blanket. You did find some shoes. I mean, believe in yourself. Pull yourself up. Make the proper decision with your intuition. Oh, I like this. We're getting a lot of majors here, my friends. And here's the other intuition card. No, that's Empress. Okay, never mind. This is the Sun card. And this says there's opportunities. So I'm excited for you to see those opportunities and to hear them if they're knocking so lightly. You know, I'm excited for you to find those opportunities in the nooks and crannies of the world where you can make a difference and you can feel wonderful about yourself again. So that's cool. And then you have Temperance. And this talks about your voice being heard, and this is also a major arcana. Out of all these cards, I think you got like, so far, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards out of 7. That's pretty good. Your voice is being heard. You know, you are getting your communication across. You know, people are picking up what you're laying down. So that's an awesome thing. So use it. Use that voice. Speak loud and clear. And let people hear you because they are listening. And it's about time, isn't it? that they're listening. So that's awesome. Now, your last card is the Empress. No, I was right the first time. It's a High Priestess, which is also an intuition card. And this says you haven't been listening to your intuition. You have been listening to the mind, thinking logically, the heart thinking passionately, and these two are doing battle. So which one do you listen to, do you say? I say you listen to neither. Listen to your intuition, which is what that very first card was saying. It was a minor. This is a major. So it's harder for you to listen to your intuition, but you really do need to try. When this and this are doing battle, you have to listen to the intuition, which is kind of like a gut feeling, or a knowing feeling, or a hearing feeling, or dreaming even. You know, listen to your dreams. Pay attention, you know, to what your dreams were. So I hope this helped you, and I hope that you will continue to voice your opinion and speak up and hear and see those opportunities. And the energies around me are definitely a little bit active today, as you can see. So I think that's kind of exciting. I kind of changed my little scarf here on my table, my spring scarf, because the other one was so silky and it was just like catching the cards all the time. So I wanted that to kind of stop. But anyway, I hope this helped you, and I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I hope and I pray that you'll listen to your intuition and see and hear those opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. So if you guys have liked my channel or liked my information, please hit like and subscribe, and hit that little bell if you want to see my lives. Sometimes those are really fun and interesting, and I learn things too. So it's always wonderful to talk to people and to get feedback. And hopefully I can do another improv with someone. I have a gentleman, his name is Steve, that I would like to do a little improv live with as well. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and till next time, stay mystical.